Hi, yeah, so I'm Claire. I'm the founder and director of the Sea Turtle Rescue Alliance. I'm a sea turtle vet, and I wanted to sort of set up a UK charity to help sea turtle veterinarians around the world. Sea Turtle Rescue Alliance, it's a UK-based charity, but with the concept of creating kind of regional teams around the world of sea turtle veterinarians that can go on to train other vets as to how best to treat sea turtles in the field. So we find a lot of strandings all over the world for many different reasons, and often it's sort of human impacts, human threats. So sort of oil spills, entanglements in fishing nets, ghost nets, hit by boat, plastic ingestion. And a lot of vets, obviously, as well, trained as they are in many species, it's often sort of domestic pets, dogs and cats. So when a sea turtle gets sort of stranded and taken to a clinic, often vets don't really know how to treat them. And they're reptiles, and they're a really ancient species, and they require quite specific medicine to treat them well. And also, of course, they have to be kept in water, so like rescue facilities are quite sparse. So I think it's the charity's concept was to how we can basically expand general knowledge for turtle medicine for vets around the world, but also to have a platform like a network where we can actually have a lot of sharing of information. So how best practices and also husbandry of rescue centres. So we're making sure that sort of the standards of care is as best as possible, so the welfare of the animals are kind of taken care of. So actually, Rob was an old friend of mine, and he knew about sort of my work with sea turtles and the charity that I was sort of developing. And I was saying to him that the biggest issue for me was that we're placed around the world. We have our workshops and training workshops that can be. We've just finished one, for example, in Bali, and we want to support the local community with sort of hiring venues and the rescue centres and the staff and the vets and getting equipment out to these centres, but often that requires money coming from the UK and obviously having to exchange it internationally. And so, Rob told me about the charity and how that moving money internationally is basically where that could come from. So some donations could come from that way, and I thought that was just a great way to actually kind of help people that want to support us but not sure how to kind of get involved in a different type of fundraising, basically. So far, GoodFX, we just literally just sort of partnered with them. So it's our first experience of actually helping towards the charity. So I think, moving forward, as we do more workshops, we're hoping that it's sort of something that people would be really interested in because, turtles are amazing. And I think having direct sort of impact for us so we can host more workshops and, provide equipment that's desperately necessary around the world. So any kind of funds that can come towards the work that we do, we can expand the team. And I think really it's going to be a global impact because the conservation of turtles is so important. All the issues that they're facing really is sort of mostly down to us now. So I think if there's any way that we can find ways that we can support the work that the charity is doing, then it's just wonderful.